The SNP will table a motion of censure against Boris Johnson in the House of Commons, with the party's Westminster leader Ian Blackford warning he must be held to account for his disastrous actions. Nicola Sturgeon's party will use opposition time in the UK Parliament on Tuesday to put down a motion of censure. The UK Parliament website states, a motion of no confidence, or censure motion, is a motion moved in the House of Commons with the wording that this House has no confidence in Hum government. If such a motion is agreed to, and a new government with the support of a majority of MPs cannot be formed within a period of 14 calendar days, Parliament is dissolved and an early general election is triggered. During his speech at the SNP's virtual conference, Mr. Blackford referred to Mr. Johnson's chaotic speech to the CBI last week, where the Prime Minister spoke of his trip to Peppa Pig World as he fumbled his way through his speech. The party's Westminster leader claimed the Tory leader was becoming deeper and deeper out of his depth. Mr. Blackford said, "It was previously said that the Prime Minister's office was no place for a novice. Well, I can tell you it is no place for a negligent either, in the absence of actions from others in holding this Prime Minister to account. It is once again our job as the Scottish National Party to act as the real opposition. On Tuesday, the SNP will use our opposition day to put down a motion of censure against this Prime Minister. Because unless this Prime Minister is censured, unless he faces consequences for his disastrous actions, he won't just think he's gotten away with the mess he has made of the last few months. He will think he can do it all over again." He also lashed out at the chaotic governance within Downing Street that he said was both damaging and dangerous. He told the party's delegates during the online conference, "That would be bad enough in normal times, but it is unforgivable in the middle of a pandemic." Mr. Blackford insisted SNP leader and Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon showed mature, measured, and thoughtful leadership at the recent COP26 climate change conference in Glasgow. But he accused Mr. Johnson of producing an omnibus of omnishambles while in charge at Westminster. The SNP has used its annual conference to once again attempt to pile the pressure on Mr. Johnson over his objections to a second referendum on Scottish independence. Since the failed referendum result from 2014, Mr. Blackford claimed the stability of the status quo, the stability of the United Kingdom, has systematically fallen apart. He added, "For years now, what we are experiencing is a United Kingdom in constant crisis. In contrast to this," he argued, "independence is now the pathway to safety and stability. It offers an escape from the constant crisis of Westminster control. Built on the solid foundations of our own democratic decisions, independence offers the opportunity to build the post-pandemic future we all wish to see. The chance to build a new Scotland that finally takes its natural place amongst the nations of the world." Mr. Blackford told party supporters Scottish independence is within our grasp, insisting Mr. Johnson cannot deny democracy and continue to block a second vote.